G'day and kia ora, this is the Anzac Gamer here, also known as Angelite85, and welcome back to the Anzac Gaming channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit depressing, which is kind of suitable in a way considering the subject matter that I'll be talking about. The day that this video is going up, because I've straight away found that these straight cams don't need much in the way of editing. Adjust the volume levels for the audio, which I'm still working out kinks and stuff like that, because I noticed in the last two cams that there was quite a bit of hiss, which could just be that the mic was over boosted. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject. Basically today, with the video is going to go live tomorrow at the time that I'm recording this. It's going to be National Suicide Awareness Day. Now the reason that I'm talking about it, and on a gaming channel of all places, is to help raise awareness for people that are suffering depression and anxiety disorders, and facing the possibility that they believe that the way to end their suffering is going to be through removing themselves from life. Basically, as somebody once said to me, suicide, in the way of a gamer, the way that suicide comes across is someone rage quitting life, just being done. Now, I'm someone that does suffer from depression and anxiety. I have been treated for it. I've been through the medication, stuff like that. It's now managed and it's under control for the most part. But to say that it hasn't affected my life is a bit of an understatement, but it has. I have to be mindful of certain triggers. I have to be mindful of everything that's going on around me, and be mindful of where my thoughts are at pretty much most of the time. So yeah. So for those of you out there that are suffering this, there's help. There is help. Speak to your doctor. If your doctor's any good, like mine was, they will put you straight onto a mental health plan. They will get you a reference for a psychologist. They'll get you a prescription for medication, and you just need to visit them. You might be thinking, oh, well, if I'm medicated, then I'm medicated for life. You're not. As I said, I'm no longer medicated. I was on the medication for the duration of my psychological treatment, and was becoming equipped with the tools to be able to handle and deal with the depression and the anxiety without relying on the medication. There are some people out there that, yeah, they're going to need to be medicated for life. They will. It's unfortunate, but that's what it will be. But for those of us like myself, we don't need to be medicated for life. We were medicated for the term, for the period, allow our moods to be level and right, and be in a position to be able to accept the help that the psychologist was giving. So there's that. For those of you that think, well, what am I to do, that aren't depressed, that have people that they think are depressed, what am I doing? Well, one of the things you can do is start the conversation. Are you okay? And don't say it in a condescending, just be a genuine, are you okay type thing. Are you okay? You know, extend that hand, because sometimes to help somebody that is depressed or suffering depression and anxiety, just saying, are you okay, can be what saves them, turns them away from the abyss. And you guys might be thinking, well, how do you know? And I go, because I've basically, I know. I have been there. I've been to the edge, and I've been staring at that down into the abyss. I've been there, and it's scary. You look down at the abyss and you go, if I jump into that blackness, my pain will be gone. If I do that, my pain will be gone. My pain will be over. But the real challenge is to step back. Remember what you have. Remember what, and remember that it doesn't last forever. Whatever has pushed you to that point, it doesn't last forever. You have to step back. It may seem like it's going to last forever, but you just have to step back from the edge and seek help. Turn around and seek help. If you are standing at that edge, if you are standing on the precipice of the abyss, turn around. See a doctor. Seek help. Life's not over. You may think you have nothing. You may think your life isn't worth living. You may think that you're causing people so much pain that if you ended it, their pain and your pain will go away. At the end of the day, your pain will end. That's true. But the world will be lesser for you going. The people around you will be lesser for you taking a part of their lives away from them. And you will inflict more pain on them. At the end of the day, you don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to suffer alone. You don't actually have to suffer. Period. You can turn around. You can turn the whole thing around and walk away from the abyss. Now, this video is going to be very short. It's pretty much approaching the 10-minute point. But basically what I'm saying is that there are people who care about you. There are resources available to you if you are depressed and suffering depression and having suicidal thoughts. And for those of you that aren't and have people that you feel might be, just ask the question, are you okay? Now down in the link at the bottom, I'm going to put down in the description, I'm going to put the link for Beyond Blue, which is the Australian mental health organisation, not-for-profit, has tons of great resources on how to deal with things. It's where I first started when I realised that I can't continue feeling like I am and needed to do something about it. So check that out. If you are someone that is looking for help, look for help. If you need it, don't think for one second that people don't care. The people that don't care, well, and that if they are so-called friends and they just seem to know, cut them out. They're part of your problem. At the end of the day, they're a toxic person. It's basically one of the things you need to do is cut out the toxic people in your life. If you are wanting to, as anybody that knows me will know, I have a great and deep respect for Will Wheaton. I highly recommend checking out his blog. He talks about his fight with depression and anxiety disorders and how at the moment he's actually trying to do a reboot on his life with less alcohol, being more creative, doing more things that he loves doing, and that's really great. So yeah, so check out, so just remember, those of you that are suffering depression and anxiety and thinking about suicidal thoughts, it's not the end of the world. There are people out there to help you. There are people you can talk to. You speak to your doctor. For those of you that have friends that you think are depressed and not sure, and you want to be able to help them, just ask, are you okay? And then direct them to see a GP. Direct them to see their doctor. And if their doctors, as I said, if their doctor's any good, if their normal general practitioner, the GP is any good, they will jump. They will jump on it and they will get you sorted. It will be a long and tough road, but you will find normalcy within your own life. You'll find your happiness again. You'll find out how to manage the depression, because at the end of the day, a lot of people think, oh, depression can be cured. No, it can't. Depression is, as I said, I live with it. I live with depression and anxiety every day. It is now managed with the tools that were given to me by my psychologist. So it's not a cure, it's managed. And I'm better for it. So if you need help, hey, I'm happy to talk to you if you need help. If you want to message me. Otherwise, Beyond Blue, link down below, plenty of resources to help you out. So, I've been the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angel at 85, asking you, are you okay? And I will see you next time, right here on the Anzac Gaming channel.